all stats shows that there's lots of domestic violence between lesbians and homosexuals.
You got to give me some actual statistics.
It's everywhere.
No, it's not.
It's known that
I can't speak to that unless you give actual statistics from sources. I won't comment on that.
But it's known that lesbians and
not
homosexuals are uncomfortable with. They have a lot of guilt for being the way they are.
No, that's not
so
true.
They're like
I don't
alcoholics and drug addicts. And
no, that's not true. I don't know what your sources are. Sorry.
So you've never heard that before?
No.
And you don't see.
I know more straight cis people who are alcoholics and drug addicts than I do people in the LGBT community. And that's my personal people that I personally know. I don't have facts and figures to throw at you.
Do you
either.
Do you coach lesbians on how not to be violent?
No, because I've never had that happen. I've never met anyone.
So you've never seen or heard of a violent lesbian?
I've heard of violent humans, and violent humans come in all varieties.
But how about
no,
lesbians?
specifically, no. No, specifically, no.
So you've never heard of it, nor have you seen it?
I've never seen that. If anything, women usually are less violent statistically than men, and I don't have
What world are you living in?
Okay.
What world?
Physically?
Yes.
You're saying physically?
Yes.
Physically?
Yes.
All right, I need to see some statistics.
Women are more, period, whether lesbians or not, are more violent than men.
But this is your opinion.
It's just that men don't report it. And that's why I'm encouraging men, every time you are attacked by a woman, whether it's lesbian, whether it's your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, your cousin, your wife or girlfriend, make sure to call the cops right away.
Well, anytime anyone's violent, call the cops, right? Anybody, regardless of gender.
Because men are not reporting women. It's time out for the okie doke. So men need to start reporting women. Am I right?
Men need to report things. What I will agree with you on is that a lot of men, so I do a lot of work around consent, right? And there's a lot of men who don't report that they've been abused or raped, especially if it's done by a man, like a priest. I can tell you, I have 2 or 3 specific stories in my head of men that I know that were assaulted by someone in the church.
But let me
and
just
it
ask
can
this.
be a woman can too, right?
Do you agree that men need to start having these women arrested when they verbally assault them, when they physically assault them, whether it's their mother, grandmother, aunt, cousin,
I think
girlfriend,
anyone that hurts anyone should do what they can to protect themselves.
So should men start to report these women and have them arrested?
If a man is being harmed, absolutely, there should be
even
some
verbally
authorities
abused
called.
too, right?
As long as there's an equal thing with women who are verbally abused, calling the cops too,
right,
yes.
but men need to report these women when they go off like that.
Any human who's being abused.
How about men with women?
Sure.
Okay.
If they're being, any human, including men, yes.
Men should report these women.
Anyone who's being harmed should report it.
How about men reporting women?
Sure.
I want to get it clear because you're the expert, and I want men to understand.
Yes.
And even if she has children with him, the moment she becomes mouthy or violent, you should call up the cop and say, "Look, come and get her." Right? She just verbally abused me.
Mouthy is different than abusive.
How is mouthy different? That's what they claim men do, is mouthy with them.
No, that's not true. There's a difference.
What's the difference?
A man can be mouthy to a woman, but abusive is different.
Can a woman be verbally abused to a man?
Of course.
Mouthy, right?
Mouthy is different than abusive. That's 2 different things. You can be like mouthy and like kind of, or you can be abusive, throwing words and like threatening somebody. Right. That's very, very different.
And so men should call the cops right away.
Men should call the cops or tell somebody, because here's the other thing you should know.
I wouldn't even tell nobody. I just call the cops.
Well, but here's the other things. Okay, as a black man, sometimes the cops aren't the best choice.
What do you mean?
Sometimes the cops aren't going to help you depending on what it is.
If you call first, they'll help you.
There's a lot of people in abusive situations.
What does that mean as a black man?
I'm telling you now. There's a lot of people in abusive situations where if they call the authorities, a lot of times you can't arrest someone. I'm sure someone out there knows the statistic more. You can't arrest someone unless there's like evidence that there's something happening. So a lot of times if you call the cops and there is an abusive thing happening, like it's hard to get an actual arrest sometimes. So then you call the cops come, and then that person who was mad is even more mad, and even worse things happen sometimes to people who are actually abused. When you call the cops.
I noticed you mentioned black men, right? And
yeah.
cops. I've noticed that other women, races of women are verbally and violent toward men, right? But black women tend to lead the way with verbal abuse and physical abuse because they are so mean. Have you noticed that?
Have I, as a black woman, noticed that?
Yeah, because they got this. You know,
I have not noticed
black
that.
women they'll use the tone like a belt.
Well, as a black woman who doesn't do that.
But you do know that black women are like that, right?
I know a lot of people who are like that.
How about black women?
I know that I'm not like that.
How about black women?
I know the women, black women in my family don't use.
How about black women? Aren't they like rough when it comes to the mouth?
Well, they meaning me.
You probably would have them pick up a brick and hit you rather than that tongue.
As a black woman, no.
But
I'm not going to lump all of who I am
not
in
all, but most black women are like that. Very nasty.
I'm not even going to say most. Sorry.
Very nasty.
Sorry. Am I nasty right now?
No, you're being sweet.
There you go.
You know why?
Jesse, there you go.
You know why?
Why?
Because
I can't wait. I can't wait for the answer. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Because you were raised in a white community.
I knew you were going to say it.
So you're not all black. You know what I'm saying? You're not like black girl.
You know what,
Jesse?
And
you don't
you're
rock.
the first person to say that to me that wasn't white.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's
But you do know I'm right, right?
No.
Yeah, if you were raised in a black community, you would have that black attitude.
My mom was
like,
raised in an all-black town.
That's why she left.
No, she was there her whole schooling. She graduated,
I know, but she
got
left
her PhD.
when she became an adult.
Yeah, but she grew up in an all-black town, and that's the first thing he said.
And what was the first thing she did when she became an adult? Got the H out of that black town, right?
Well, because she wanted to go to college.
Of course.
And so she went to college.
And look how it paid off for you.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I didn't agree to anything.
Case.
Nope.
You don't even act like a black woman.
How are we supposed to act?
Like you're acting.
No. I don't act like a black woman. So how are we supposed to act?
The way you're acting.
We're supposed to act like me.
Yes.
Okay. So there's one way to be?
Yes.
Are all black men supposed to act like you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's
Isn't that amazing?
I can't argue with you.
Isn't that amazing?
Opinion. No, I'm not going to fist bump that.
Hey, don't leave me hanging.
I can't. I got to leave you hanging on that one.
Just gave you
with respect, I got to leave you hanging with that.
I just gave you an amazing compliment.
I don't know if it was. It was a little backhanded.
No, that was a serious, amazing compliment. I'd rather to see black women acting like they have sense the way you're doing than acting like other stuff they do.
What I'm saying is that anytime someone told me that I kind of act white, it was this thing of because black people aren't good enough.
No, because they're like loud.
So you're good enough because you act white. That's what it feels like, and so I can't fist bump you on that. Absolutely not. No.
Would you rather act black or act white?
I act black because I am black.
You do not act black.
I act like an educated black woman because I am an educated black woman.
Do you train other black women how to act like this?
No, I'm a dating and consent coach.
Oh, I see. Does being inclusive mean you are woke?
No. I mean, that word gets thrown around a lot. It just means that I'm accepting, and I put that word in my title because, again, there's a lot of coaches who aren't as accepting or don't have the resources to help someone who is living in a polyamorous lifestyle or
What is polyamorous?
That means I can't wait. So basically, if two people are together and they're exclusive, they're monogamous. So polyamorous is when you are dating, when one or both people are dating other people as well, or in relationships with other people as well.
That's amazing.
2020.
Isn't that amazing?
2020.
Would you ever do that kind of a relationship?
Who says I haven't?
Ooh.
There's not enough time for all that.
See,
There's not enough time today for all that.
I knew you grew up in a white world.
Oh, maybe I grew up. You know what though? Is that even what it is? I know some black polyamorous people too, Jesse.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just a white thing or yeah.
So I looked up the word woke, and I called woke friends of mine. They said that woke means alert to injustice in society, such as racism. Is that true?
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty fair general definition. Yeah.
There's no such thing as racism. That word is made up in order to deceive the blacks and control them.
I think that racism is a real thing. But you know what? But I won't disagree with you in the sense that I think that racism is a construct of American society. It's definitely very real, I feel though. And I feel like if there is a more powerful race that has power over another one, you can't help but have feelings attached to that and judge groups because of it. And I think racism comes out of that disparity.
So then, if I don't believe the word racism, I know it doesn't exist, but let's say it does, right? So are you saying that blacks are racist toward whites because now they have power over the whites?
Do black people have power over white people?
Yeah, they're everywhere now.
They?
The blacks.
Are you black?
What do you mean?
You say it like you're not.
How's that?
You said they, blacks, they do this. Blacks, they do that. Like, you say it as if you're removed from it. As if, like, you were a white person in blackface or something. I'm really trying, seriously, you're kind of, like, I'm confused.
Why are you associated with that? Why can't I just have my own mindset and I see that the blacks are wrong?
Because you say it like that. You say the blacks like you're not.
But
like, I don't say the blacks because I know I'm black, so I just say, you know, I.
But why include yourself? You're nothing like them. Why include yourself?
Like them.
The blacks.
I'm nothing like them, but I am black. I'm just.
But you're not like them at all.
Like them, like they're all one kind of way?
You're not like angry, and you're not blaming the whites, and you're not begging for free stuff.
I have angry moments.
Well, I'm sure that all women are angry. I'm sure of that, but.
We have angry moments. Partially because of these kind of things. We get real angry. That's right.
Why?
That's right, Jesse.
Why? You make a good point, right?
I know. I make a lot of good points on this show. You're welcome.
Why do women hate the truth so much that they get angry when they hear it about themselves?
I would say that I know just as many men and other genders who get angry when they hear the truth.
But those are not real men. Those are beta men. They have women mindsets.
No, I know some real alpha men who
no,
don't
real men don't get angry. Or any man that has anger is a woman.
Okay. I don't know
agree
what
to
to
that,
say
right?
to that. Not at all, no.
Do I get a bump on that?
Nope.
What would it take to get a bump?
Something that I agree with and something that's not totally stereotypical and